Welcome everybody to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, like my video, and do not forget to click the notification button. You're with me, HANLECK, on HANLECK'S TV. Today, we want to talk more about celebrations of Malawi independence, which took place on 6th July. As a country, are we indeed independent? We want to find out if really we are independent as a nation. But I want to tell you, when we say that you are mature, it means that you have got more years and also you are wise. A mature person can be a person starting from the age of 18 going upwards. But if you are 17 years or 14 years, but you are intelligent, you are doing things like a mature person, you can as well be mature. So, Malawi is 61 years of age. But is Malawi mature? This is what we want to talk about in this video. Because for me, when I look at Malawi, I see many things which are lacking. For example, Malawi depends on aid. Malawi cannot produce its own food so that it can be enough for all people throughout the year. As a country, we are not economically independent. So, what about the celebrations of 6th July in this country? What does it mean? It only means that Malawi is 61 years of age. Not necessarily because we are independent. Because if we were independent, we would have been doing things on our own. But as it is now, we depend on donors to help us. They give us food. They give us financial assistance. They do that because they know as a country we cannot do things on our own. Listen, it's not bad to be independent. It is good. But if we are not able to do the basics on our own, we're not independent. If we cannot have funds for the budget that we have, we are not independent. We need aid in order for us to be able to run this country. If we don't get aid, things get difficult. Imagine if they have stopped supplying us with aid. What will happen to this nation? To become bankrupt. And even people begin to die if they stop aid completely to come to this nation. So what does that mean? We are not independent. We are dependent. So independence celebrations are just in this country a symbolism. It's just something that wants to show us that we are indeed increasing in age. But we are not 100% free from the control of colonial power. Malawians are going through a lot. They're starving. There is no employment in this nation. Why should we celebrate about independence when we are not really independent enough to do things on our own? When we need donation, when we need aid, I would like to tell you, when we'll be able to do things on our own, that will be independence. Imagine, you want to be independent as a child from your family, but you still go to them to ask for help. Are you indeed independent? You are not. But you need them to support you. So they can do whatever they want to do with you because you still beg them. You're still milking from them. As a nation, we have no say, we have no decision to make, which is good for our nation. If we keep on depending on the aid, independence, while we are depending on aid, does not make sense. We have to think about it. Of course, as a nation, we should say categorically clearly here that we were under British colonization. That time, I was not there. But things were indeed bad because colonization is an evil thing. But it does not mean that they left us like completely. They're still touching balance to make sure that we don't get independently. We don't get independent. Because they want to control us more. But as a country, as the government, we are happy. Because people who are in government are the ones who are enjoying. The ones who are getting better. So to them, of course, there's independence because they're able to eat, to drink, to do whatever they were doing. But as ordinary people in this country are not able to do their own things on their own. They need your government to support them. And you are not empowering local people to be able to be independent enough to do things on their own. They have no capacity. So what do you talk about? Why do you talk about independence when Malawians are not empowered economically? What kind of independence is this? So I don't think like this nation is really independent. It's just symbolism. We need to make sure that we work very hard in order to break free from these powers that are still controlling us, that are still giving us aid. They don't want us to do things on our own. Whenever we start doing things on our own, they come and tell us, don't do it. They influence. Our leaders are influenced by them. Most of African leaders, they depend on aid. Our countries depend on aid. We're not really independent, but one day we'll be independent. One day we'll be independent. Thank you for watching this video. Please, I would like to ask you to subscribe my channel, like my video, and do not forget to click the notification button. You've been with me, HANLECK on HANLECK'S TV. Bye-bye.